What's going on, Dodger fans? Thanks for tuning into another episode of Chalking It Up. I'm Ant.
And I'm Carlos, a.k.a. Desert Doyer.
And again, hey, before we get going, this episode is brought to you by Campeon Club, guys. Hey, check out these tees. Follow them on IG. We'll have a link at the bottom of this video. Hey, very comfortable, stylish. Put it under a Dodger jersey. Wear it on the casual days.
Yeah, give them a follow on IG, guys.
For sure. Hey, but let's get right into it. Again, we left off last Sunday. KIKE's back.
Let's go.
Welcome back, Senor Banana.
Hey, that's an excellent move by the Dodgers. I said it when we got Margot. I would have preferred a Rosarena over Margot.
Oh, for sure. Way better bat.
Right? And when we got Margot now, it was kind of like a crowded outfield, right? There's too many outfielders out there. Bringing KIKE in now gives us more options because now, hey, KIKE can play the infield. Mm-hmm. He can play the outfield. All three spots in the outfield. The only thing he hasn't done is catch.
Right.
Come on, Roberts, let him catch.
Let KIKE catch. We're going to start that hashtag this year, especially in the blog game.
Yeah, so I'm super excited. He comes back on a 1 year, $4 million deal.
It almost feels like too good of a deal. Like $4 million?
I think he just wanted to come back to the Dodgers, honestly. I mean, he feels comfortable here.
For sure.
Right?
Latin roots.
And, I mean, the Dodgers are the team kind of that gave him that break, right? When he got traded from the Marlins over to the Dodgers. And, there was rumors out there that there was a lot of teams interested in KIKE. San Francisco, San Diego, Anaheim, I believe, were three, and also the Yankees. And he said it was between the Dodgers and the Yankees.
Yeah. And, it ultimately comes down to, I think, he needs to embrace the utility man role again. You know, when he left after the World Series, he was looking to be that breakout star. He wanted an everyday spot.
Yeah.
Boston gave that to him. Hey, come be our center fielder. He wasn't horrible, but it didn't pan out the way he thought, the way Boston thought. Like you said, it's more comfortable for him to be in this role. And one reason why he did sign with us is he was promised guaranteed starts against left-handed pitching. We need that.
Yeah.
And again, KIKE's versatility helps us. Like you were just saying, he can play the infield. He can play the outfield. You know, he can give Max a day off, Gavin a day off, James in center field a day off, Mookie a day off at second, whatever the case is. KIKE makes us that much better. So we're all happy to have KIKE back. He's obviously a fan favorite. He loves LA. LA loves him. And again, that was an awesome move. We did have to ship Manny Margot off along with some cash. I think we're paying $6 or $10 million.
Yeah, which isn't bad. I mean, like I said, it's just way overcrowded, and Margot is limited.
Right.
To outfield.
Yeah.
So adding KIKE is much better for us as a team. Mm-hmm. So now we have more depth in the infield and more depth in the outfield. Yeah. So.
I mean, also the human factor. You do feel for Margot. I think he just broke science a couple of days ago. He wasn't surprised, but he kind of was on how fast he got moved. But again, it's just a business. We had to pounce on KIKE when we did, because if not, we would have lost out on, again, that super utility guy, which, now we have two of the greatest, utility guys in the game in KIKE and also Chris Taylor. So, again, that just deepens our depth infield, offensively, better matchups throughout the game, and especially postseason. KIKE has some crazy-ass numbers, man.
Yeah, he does.
KIKE is built for October, so we just got to get there and let that man shine. So hopefully, we do right by him and, vice versa. Moving on a little bit. Hey, spring training.
Yeah, it's time for some cuts. First of all, they announced some cuts today. 11 players were cut today. And when we say cut, they weren't cut from the team, but,
packing their bags, going to the minors.
They're going back to the minors side. So we got Andy Pajes, Ricky Venasco, Landon Knack, Hunter Ferducia, catcher, Nick Frosso, and Diego Cartaya.
Pops. And I mean, there was 11 total. I think we named off 6 names, 8 names. Which move surprises you the most off of that list that we just read off from?
Andy Pajes was having a good spring with the limited spring that he's got.
A hot start, actually.
Right? I think he had 2 home runs already.
2 or 3, one of those.
So kind of surprising, but again, there's just no room for outfielders out there.
We're crowded.
But I would have kept him here on the team and hopefully raise that stock up.
Showcase.
showcase him.
Show him off more to the world.
Yes, and then his interest level when there's there's a need for something that we need. Hey, how about that guy Andy Pajes?
Yep,
oh
exactly.
yeah, there you are. Here he is. He's very valuable to us because he hit 5 home runs in spring training versus MLB pitching.
Right.
So that one is surprising.
Mm-hmm.
Not so surprising that Dalton Rushing is still in the major league camp.
Really? After you raved about him
I am. I mean, he's a number one prospect.
Yes.
He's our number one prospect, but they sent Diego Cortaya down, so that sends a message to Diego, who's right there. Get your shit, together. Get it together because hey, there's somebody better than you now here in the minors.
Mm-hmm.
So Diego needs to step up his game this year. Diego needs to put that extra work in because last year I think that he was like, sabes que I'm good. Right. I'm the number one prospect here. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm the next one to go up. Look what happened.
I agree.
They drafted another catcher, and he outworked Diego. He's been working out Diego last year, this spring. And now he's being rewarded, and he's still up in the camp. So
yeah, no, and I think there's 2 guys. I think the Diego thing it doesn't shock a lot of people. I think what's more shocking, he's still having back issues. I think that was the issue last year, kind of toward the end of the season. He hasn't even played. What do you really do? Again, this is where we talked about. Hey, do we get rid of him? We're sending him down early. Go get some work done there. I think to your point, kind of like leaving Andy Pajes, on the major league roster for spring. Again, I think we're doing that with Dalton Rushing. You want to expose him a little bit more. Again, come the trade deadline before the Midsummer Classic. You get a lot of teams that hey they want to build around what we don't have room to offer. Will Smith is here right now, guys. Yeah. Dalton, hey, and Will Smith is still relatively young. I think he's like mid-20s, so he has a lot of time.
And still, I believe it's 2 years of team control.
Yeah, so I don't see Will going anywhere. But again, I think this is more of let's showcase Dalton a little bit more, just in case summertime we got to part with somebody. We know who we're parting with.
Oh, I don't think they're going to part with Dalton Rushing. Not Dalton Rushing.
Not saying that we are, but again, you're allowing other clubs to see, hey, if we need to go get out a pitcher or 2 or another infielder for whatever reason, anything happens, you kind of know this is one of the top guys that people are going to want to covet and take. So again, I think that's what we're doing. Another one that really kind of shocked me because I thought he was having a fantastic spring. Landon Knack, man. The kid throws hard. He has a lot of control. Yeah, I think it was against the Guardians the other day, or the Reds, excuse me. It was a shaky outing. He gave a couple of hits, but that dude, I thought he was making a little showcase to even not be a part of the rotation, but just to be a bullpen piece. Again, he's still a young piece, but he was showing a lot of promise and control.
Yeah, that's one of the guys who we will probably see make a start here and there. Mm-hmm. In case something occurs, hey, we want to give a guy a day off, or we're gonna send somebody on a short IL tenure. Bring up Knack.
Right.
Along with Gavin Stone. Gavin Stone had has had a good outing so far as well. So very impressed with what we have in the young. But again, like we've talked about it before, we're not here to develop guys right now. Our goal right now, the team goal right now, is to win that World Series. And develop guys is fantastic, but they're not going to win us a World Series.
Right.
Not right now. They're pieces to the team that could probably help.
Yeah. In
a trade, or maybe come up here, make a start here and there, but we can't put all our chips on Stone, on Knack, Cartaya, all those guys. So it's nice to have options. It's nice to have options.
It's also nice to have deep pockets.
Definitely.
We talked about it all offseason, man. We're serious this offseason. We've made it clear to the world and MLB what the goal is. So again, moving along with spring training, how about the debut of Ohtani and Yamamoto, Pop? Like, you were there for the Ohtani and Yamamoto debut. Both, yes. How was it, man? Tell me, like, how was the environment, the fans?
Okay, first off, Yamamoto debut, very surprising that it wasn't full. The stadium, it wasn't full. It was, I think, a Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Ohtani debuted on Tuesday at Camelback Ranch, and it wasn't full. kind of surprising. And first at bat he struck out looking. Second at bat he grounded out into a double play.
But I think we scored RBI ground out on that second one.
No, he grounded into a double play and that's it. End of the inning, and then the third one he hit that home run, opposite field home run.
Woo.
So
Apple.
yeah, so that, I didn't have enough battery to even record the moment. But still, awesome. And then Yamamoto looked very impressive.
Dominant.
In his start on Wednesday, and a lot more people were out there. Everybody was all over the. Even Shohei went.
Yeah.
Shohei didn't play that game, but he went to show support.
That's awesome to see.
Yes.
Supporting his fellow countrymen.
Yeah, that's extremely. I love the way that this team is. They're all blending in. They're all getting along very well. Yeah, it's fantastic. You see, I think they were yesterday. They were at somebody was sending me a few pics. They were all at Top Golf yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was that's the chemistry here goes a long way. I mean,
it really does.
Yeah. So the Dodgers do the diligence. Hey, let's get this guy. They don't bring up guys just to bring up guys. So. Very interesting there. It was. He pitched fantastic. The Japanese media was everywhere. That area where they warm up, the bullpen area, you couldn't even get in. Like I barely got in there to grab. I think 2 pitches of him warming up because it was just super crowded there. But it was fantastic to see that. I can't wait to see the regular season stuff going.
Yeah, for sure. Again, we're gonna be like the Beatles of the MLB for a couple years to come in.
Yes.
So just staying on Ohtani Yamamoto. I know they played a game earlier today. We're recording. It's Sunday evening right now. Played the Rockies. We beat them. But Ohtani, in 3 spring training games, he's had 7 total at-bats, 5 hits. He's had a home run.
Almost a home run today. Yeah. Triple.
He thought he was like trotting around second base, and then he heard the first base coach yelling at him, take off, and then he booked it to third. But, dude, he's posting .714 batting average. 700 batting average.
700. I mean, it's only 3 games. It's only spring training. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. I can't wait. I wish we only have 2 weeks left here. So in 2 weeks, these games are going to count because in 2 weeks they're out. They're in Korea where the games count and they come back. They play 3 against the Angels. But man, this guy. He's just fantastic, man. I mean, the Angels fans had him for 6 years?
Yeah.
And now we're going to get to enjoy him for the next 10 years. I can't wait to see him in action.
Oh, man. I can't wait for opening day. Can't wait for opening weekend. And then again, staying with this fellow countryman, Yamamoto, his first start, I didn't think he was going to stay out there as long as he did. I mean, 2 innings doesn't sound like a lot. Yeah. But 2 complete innings.
You got to work it in. And yeah, like you said, 2 innings, 2 hits, 3 Ks.
3 Ks. And the strikeouts were on filthy pitches. I think it was his splitter is what it is. Dude, he's just making guys look silly out there. Yeah. And then the zip on his fastball, again, we've been hearing that all off season, especially during his live at bats from our guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think Gavin did an interview saying dude, his ball just is a heavy ball. It explodes when it gets to you. So it's exciting that right now that he might be our number 2 guy. And again, he didn't lack any confidence. He was having fun. He's smiling. He's laughing. So that's something positive to see. Yeah. Moving along and staying along with that pitching rotation, Tyler freaking Glass now. Yes. I know people were kind of, laughing at us or mocking us, saying we're overreacting over a start and how many hits give up. But this is the guy that we brought. This is the guy that we signed. Yeah. Glass now, that last outing, 3 innings pitched. How many? No hits.
No hits. 5 Ks. Yes.
He very dominant. Tell me what you like from that.
Very impressive outing because there was a lot of swing and miss on those 3 innings. A lot of swing and miss. So that's what you want to see from him. Swing and miss. That not foul balls. The guys are getting close to him, but there was a lot of swing and miss on his pitches, and he bounced back. I mean, he said it. It wasn't the outing that he wanted. Mm-hmm. But this is what spring training is, right? You're working towards a goal,
a rhythm.
A rhythm. How long is it going to take you to get ready? What are you going to throw? You're working your arm in because you've been sitting down for a couple months.
Yeah,
right. So
4 or 5 months that you're not really doing baseball activities. Not saying that he's not in the gym, but guys don't try to pick up a baseball during the off season. They're,
I mean,
they're
yeah, they're
enjoying their
on.
families.
They're enjoying the family
Themselves.
that they miss out on 8 months out of the year. So yeah, a very very impressive start. I did like the way what I saw. I was there as well for that game,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked fantastic. 3 innings. I think they'll go another four the next time out,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll get the ball in Korea.
Him and Yamamoto. I think they've
Yamamoto.
announced it.
That's
So those are
I
our two
think
guys
yeah.
out there.
We
So
don't know who's starting yet, which game, but Dave said, hey, yeah, Yamamoto and Glass now probably are going to be our 1-2 right there.
right. No, and I mean, again, Glass now very impressive, and it's speaking volumes to this team and the construction of it. Since last Sunday, which was what, February 25th, when we last spoke, I think we were 2 wins and a tie. Since then, now we are 7-2 overall record. We're 9-2-1 with the tie. Is that surprising to you that we have 9 wins already?
No, it's not surprising because, I mean, this is what we're expecting.
Right.
We're expecting this team to steamroll everybody. The thing that we want is for that steamroll to continue on into October, November.
Right.
And not just stop and say, okay, we're done. Regular season's done, and that's it. We don't need to go any further.
Yeah.
So hopefully they continue this, and the new blood with Yamamoto, Glassnet. Sorry, excuse me. With those guys now, hopefully that momentum carries over into October, November. So we're excited for the regular season, yes, but we can't wait for the playoffs to start. But it's one step at a time.
Yeah,
it's one step at a time. So and Kershaw is at camp.
That is exciting to see that King Kershaw is out there. Yeah, he's not doing a lot of baseball activities, but just to have that presence there, like, dude, that's awesome to see. That's the leader. That's what people rave about. The type of person he is. He wants to be. He knows if he's not playing, he's not pitching. He knows he's not valuable, but cheering, being there for his teammates.
Yeah, you support them. Support your team. You want to be there. They want to know that you have their back.
Exactly.
The way that, and you want to show them that, hey, I have you guys back. So that's the way it is. And like we said, the chemistry is there.
Yep.
And he doesn't want to miss out on it. He's like, hey, I'll have to be there. It doesn't matter if I'm not doing anything.
I think
as long as I'm there.
Again, he had the fear of missing out. He wants to be there from start to finish. And again, he knows that he's going to be sidelined halfway through the year, but he doesn't want to miss out on these memories because you never know.
Yeah.
He might call it quits after this year, especially if we win it all. He wants to go out into the sunset. He wants to ride his horse off, be with his kids and Ellen. So.
Yes, that would be a fantastic ending to his career.
Storybook ending. Disney's gonna make a movie about it. But yeah, again, I'm not surprised at the record. I am a little surprised though because our starters, they haven't stayed in there long. It's spring training, they never do. A lot of our younger guys, they're finishing the game.
Yes.
And I think that's what's more surprising is again, we are built sustainably, with younger guys, and not a lot of people realize that these guys are eventually going to come up, if not with our organization, with another one. So yeah, it's awesome to see that our younger guys, once all the big names go, they're finishing the game. So I mean, again, not surprised, but surprised that our young guys are finishing it off. And again, 9-2-1, awesome spring training record thus far. So again, I hope we keep it up. And again, I just want to translate this into the regular season and again, ultimately the postseason. And we're hoisting a trophy up at the end of the year, and we get to go to LA for a parade.
Yes, that's what we need, a parade. Let's start. Before we start wrapping up the show, we have a giveaway that we need to do. We need to give away our villains shirt.
Yeah, guys.
And again, I didn't give it out there. So if you were watching the show or you were listening to the show,
start to finish,
and you listened to it, you found out how to get in there.
Yes, you did. Congratulations to those of you that are in there.
We got 10. 10 people only.
We're not hurt by it.
And we're going to give 2 shirts away. Your choice, either the blue one or the black one.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. As soon as we're done here, we'll announce. I'll message the winner and they'll win. We're gonna do it right here live so you guys can see. So let me move here a little bit. I don't want to drop the mic here, so let me move the mic out of the way here. Hold on.
It was 1 second.
For you guys that are on
YouTube watching,
listening to it, we're giving a shirt away.
Yes, we are.
So make sure you guys are listening and follow us on YouTube, guys. Follow us on YouTube.
Show us some love.
Hey, but we are up to 540 followers.
That is amazing.
Fantastic.
You guys.
So thank you guys so much. All right, so here we go. So the first one, I'm gonna end up moving, so you probably won't hear me, but I'm gonna get the iPad with the 10 guys closer to the screen so they can see our two winners. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
I can't really make a drum noise that long with my tongue.
All right. Hopefully they can see.
Hopefully, if you guys are on YouTube watching this, the anticipation. I can't see from here. What does that say?
We'll see right now. It's Ricardo Besuete 4600, I believe.
Ricardo Besuete 4600.
Okay, so he's our first winner.
Congratulations, Ricardo.
I'm gonna remove Ricardo, but we have it here, and now we're down to 9.
9 names, 9 winners, baby.
Yeah, now we're down to 9. Sorry, guys, and we're gonna do it again.
Another drum roll. Let's see. Who wants that villain shirt?
Dora Zaragoza. Dora Zaragoza.
Dora Zaragoza.
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 4279.
4279. Congratulations to both you guys, man, on some villains merch that hopefully we were trying to blow up this summer, guys.
Yeah, so I'll message you guys, and you guys tell me what size you guys want,
what color,
and what color you guys want, either the blue or the black. And it's gonna take about 2 weeks to get to you, 2.5 weeks, because I gotta order it from a wholesaler, ship it to the printer. He has to ship it to me, and then I have to ship it to you. So it's a lot of shipping.
So just be patient with us. But again, man, we appreciate you guys for listening and being a part of these raffles. Speaking about raffles, before we wrap everything up, now, again, I'm more of the gamer in the family. I love MLB The Show. We're going to do an MLB The Show 24 giveaway. The game itself launches on the 19th, which is a couple weeks away. But any episode from here till then, maybe after, you don't know, we're going to give it away. You guys got to listen, though. And don't just subscribe. That's not. You guys got to listen to the show because we're going to give out little hints and clues. And if you get it, you get picked into the raffle, and then obviously you'll be selected at random. We're going to give you the opportunity to select the platform that you want it on. But again, that's a huge giveaway for us. MLB The Show 24. So again, we're going to do that anywhere between here towards probably the end of the month, maybe a little bit leading into April.
You don't know which show it is.
Yeah, so
it could be in the next show. It could be this one.
Possibly.
You never know. So make sure you're watching the entire episode because it could be somewhere in there. We'll sneak in and we'll tell you, hey, here it is.
Yeah.
This is for your entry.
The golden ticket.
Or it could be multiple shows that we do just to get more people to draw, So you never know.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Again, subscribe, watch the show, start to finish. We try to make these short and sweet for you guys. So again, we just appreciate the follow. And again, we want to give back to those that are watching and give an opportunity to win and get an awesome video game. I'm excited for it to launch. So before we wrap this show up, we did have a little bit of news, not around the MLB, or around the city of Los Angeles, Dodger Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
This is something that I just recently learned. I know my pops was talking to me about it a couple of days ago. Did you guys know that Frank McCourt owns the Dodger Stadium parking lot?
I think most people knew that.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
Now, what is that he's proposing a gondola. I know some of you guys have heard it. The gondola ride from Union Station up to Dodger Stadium.
Theoretically, it sounds cool.
It does, until you read more into it, right?
Oh man, Frank.
So, Frank here, who owns the parking lot, wants the gondola ride, right, from Union Station up to Dodger Stadium to eliminate some parking because he says, it's better. It's better for the economy. It's less smoke. But also, remember, Frank McCourt's a real estate guy.
You're blowing smoke on it,
right? He wants this too. He wants less people using the parking so he can put up something else back there, and that's been a plan since he was the owner with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
This gondola ride is not the first. It's not the big. It just didn't pop out this year.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to get this when he was the owner of the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Back in 2017, 2018, somewhere back then. He's been trying to promote this, and. Right now, I'm opposed to it. I don't think it's going to benefit. It doesn't. I mean, you're going to have something coming over people's houses.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 40 people every, I believe they said every 3 minutes. 40 people and like 10,000 2 hours in a 2 hour time before game start. But why not expand the buses?
Right.
Why not make those buses electric? There, you reduce emissions, and why not make those buses come from other places and not just Union Station?
Right.
Maybe have 2-3 other pickup stations. You know, because the buses are great to get into the stadium. They're not fantastic to get out of the stadium.
I mean, there's no great way to leave the stadium. Let's be honest. That's why people are late arriving. It's a headache to get in there. It's a headache to get out.
Yes.
But again, yeah, Frank, he has a master plan. And again, I think he's pushing for it. In a way, it affects him financially by people not using the parking lot. But again, I think he wants to build stuff there.
Yeah.
I think we read an article on the LA Times. He wants to build not a whole shopping center, but like a restaurant or something.
Like LA Live. LA Live.
Yeah, just somewhere where people can hang out, arrive, and the Dodgers kind of did that in the outfield with all their renovations, but Frank wants to throw it in their face and be like, oh, well, I got something better for you. Again, yeah, I don't agree. I don't think it'll save time. If anything, it's just going to be more of a waste. There's obviously a delay. The city doesn't approve of it. It's going to cost between $300-400 million.
It's 500 now. It's
crazy.
It was back then. It was at 300. He said back in 2018, I believe, and now it's 500 million. And he says, "Oh no, but it's not me doing it. It's this company here that wants to do it. But I own the land."
Yeah. No, I mean, again, I know, people have talked to Steve, the current VP, and everything. Whatever is best for Dodger fans. He doesn't agree or disagree. He just wants everybody to get to the game and enjoy it, at an earlier time, not showing up in the second or third inning, missing a lot of, good baseball. And then, of course, preventing people from leaving early as well. Because, again, we're notorious for it. And we're not doing it because we're getting blown out or the game's boring. People just got a plan, man. We got kids, you got family, you try to get home by a certain time, you want to get there a certain time. It almost takes like an hour and a half to leave, close to 2 hours to leave after a game. So it's kind of crazy. So if you're not a dedicated fan and you're going to sit through it, I understand why this might benefit, but yeah, man,
I still don't think it benefits. I think, you're eliminating the traffic, some traffic out of Dodger Stadium,
right?
But you're going to create more traffic in Union Station now.
Yeah,
because now you have the buses, and you'll have the gondolas. So now that's creating more traffic out of Union Station. So
you got to demolish something, build a parking garage so these guys can park their cars there. And then
I don't agree with it, and especially anything that Frank McCourt makes money on. I don't agree because
again, like when we parted ways, obviously I've heard that he's been doing better for himself. Obviously the Dodgers are doing better for themselves, but yeah, again, you kind of don't want to like affiliate yourself with him anymore. He got lucky. He put that in the contract when he sold the team for $1 billion, X amount of years ago. Oh, I want to still own the parking lot. All right, Frankie, you own the parking lot, dude. Good for you. Stop trying to stick it to the damn city of LA. Stop trying to stick it to
$30 a parking spot now. Come on, guys.
Yeah, dude. Let it go, man.
Overpaying here, but hey, again, thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in.
For sure.
The giveaway winners. I'll message you guys as soon as I get a chance right here, and then be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Sure. Listen or watch.
Subscribe.
Watch on YouTube. Subscribe. Share. Follow. We're also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeart Radio. So follow us there. Subscribe there so you can listen to us on your way to work, on your way from work, or your way to drop off your kids at baseball practice or whatever it is, man. We appreciate you guys listening to us and giving us your feedback. Hopefully, we're trying to get these mic things sorted. I think it's.
We hope we sound better. I don't know if it's just
I think it's one mic that's
messing us up, man.
messing it the whole thing up. So we might have to reorder a whole new set just to make sure it's not one thing.
But no, man. Hey, like you said, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for that giveaway, the show. That's going to be huge. Again, we're going to let you guys pick the platform that you guys want it on. So if you know, like a little son, niece, nephew, whoever plays on MLB The Show, this is a great gift for them for like maybe a little bit after Easter. Who knows? But yeah, again, if you guys are also a company out there that's looking to promote, hit him up on his Instagram, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Campeon Club. Again, these are stylish. wear it under a jersey, wear it, with some jeans, doesn't matter. We'd love to collaborate with you guys. And again, this isn't the only giveaway we're doing. We got the show coming up, and we're not going to stop there. So again,
we have a few
stay
giveaways.
tuned.
Yes.
And as always, Pops, take us out.
Hey, have a great day, everybody. And as always, let's go, Dodgers. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.